wants to speak tonight, please fill out a blue card and send it up.
Chair Lane, if I can ask a point of order before my time begins. I had a letter that I had written to Commissioner Patricia Crea at Human Services. I'd like that included in the record, but I haven't been able to print that out. Can I deliver that and be part of this session's consideration?
We receive that communication. It won't become a part of the minutes, but you can certainly submit that. We always accept things that people give to us.
Thank you.
That'll be, if you'd like it circulated, we'll make sure everyone has a copy of it.
I appreciate the clarification by the chair because I'm not familiar with all the processes of our local government, but I have to first thank Chairman Lane, the members of our county legislature, all of our constituents and other interested parties who have gathered here because I have not had this opportunity since until I moved up here last August. And so it is a good forum, and part of the frustration sometimes, or part of the frenzy that we might feel, is that we need to express ourselves as best we can on very important matters that aren't just concerning money. That said, my name is Michael-Vincent Crea. I pastor my own pro bono human rights ministry, One World Life Systems. I'm a resident of Varna since August. 30 years ago, I was wrongly fired. Well, let me put it in a positive way. I won the most comprehensive Peace Corps appeal they ever received. It was after I dug the grave of a woman who died of mastitis, an infected tip, which a cow in Canandaigua, where I worked, or a woman in this room could be healed in a week's time of antibiotics. But I ask you now, just as we cared in terms of me trying to complete projects, and that's what I'd like to do, I moved up here hoping that my human rights would be respected. There was a decision against Michael Bloomberg and Human Services in New York to house me in 2011. I ask you, why is it, and you are part of our legislature and our government, that we can put people out of homes in 30 days' time, but then we tell the elderly, we tell disabled like myself, especially since I put in a Section 8 on April 21st, 2009, and Bloomberg on the front page of December 8th, 2010 was outed as having experimented on us as guinea pigs, didn't put us into the system. But why can we put people out of their homes in 30 days and yet tell someone who's disabled like myself, who served our country, you have to wait 2 or 3 more years because your decision was for another jurisdiction? We send our children 10,000 miles away to kill other people's children with the same tax money that you're giving to realtors. I don't like this expression that Ithaca is a 10 square mile area surrounded by reality. We have to get real. If I can read this before my time is up. Article 25 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Everyone has the right to the standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of oneself and one's family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care, and necessary social services, and the right to security in the event of unemployment, sickness, disability, widow or widowerhood, old age, and other lack of livelihood in circumstances beyond one's control. And the second point, motherhood and childhood are entitled to special care and assistance. All children, whether born in and out of wedlock, shall enjoy the same protection. If I may just conclude and say, I ask you, as someone already mentioned the morality, as someone just brought up about what we need to look at as people, who do you answer to? Are you morally bankrupt? It's not about buildings. It's about everyone in this room makes up who we are as a county, as a community, as human constituents, neighbors to one another. Thank you.
Thank you. Did Martin Hatch return?